So I think that's a pretty big news that like Robinhood is entering crypto again, just like 2021. Tokenization solves liquidity problem, and this is what he
And you
said.
probably saw last week, Chairman Atkins of the SEC gave an interview about tokenization. He called it a great innovation. And we agree with that. We think tokenization is perhaps the biggest innovation to come into capital markets in the.
So which chain is going to be that? Is that going to be on XRP? Again,
Chairman.
Robinhood tokenization has been talked by BlackRock as well. It's been talked by everyone. So which one is going to be? Either Ethereum, which BlackRock is doing, so that's going to be the tokenization, or could be XRP. XRP has been having a lot of developments, or Sol. So most likely it's going to be on Ethereum. And that's what people are happy about. Could be on XRP, but people don't understand what this actually means, tokenization. So tokenization basically means, in explaining in very simple terms, is you take a small portion of something, small portion of, let's say, a cryptocurrency or a small portion of a car, and you put it in a fraction of that. You basically split it up like a cake. And then you need money, right? You need funding, and you're willing to say like to rent out 1/8 of your car, or you're willing to rent it out, and then people can share the profits without having, to put in each bank account. Everybody that owns your car or bought your car to rent it out is gonna now receive 1/8 of those profits. So just to explain further, you buy a car, for example, you buy a fraction of a car, you buy 1/8 of a car, and then you can rent it out, right? And you can make money on it because you own 1/8. You can rent it out for 1/8 of that. So tokenization is going to solve that liquidity problem by people or companies having no money. Because what happens is, what if people want to buy an apartment, but they can only own 1/10 of it, and they're only going to stay 2 months a year there. They're going to live with their parents, their dad and mom, for the next 10 days. So instead of having like all these legal issues, tenants not wanting to go out, they instead can buy it on the blockchain and rent it out for just basically 2 months. It's not exactly like Airbnb, because it will happen for every year. And there is something like that in real life where you can share like a vacation house, but it's nothing in that way, because like you have to exchange everything, so it's much harder in that way. It's also like the payments are gonna be automatic. There's gonna be a lot of benefits. Everything's gonna be on the chain. Everything's gonna be automatic. Well, that's about it. There's gonna be it's gonna be automated, and it's gonna be on chain, and everything's gonna be tracked. And you can use this for anything. You can use it for shipments. You can use it for real estate. You can use it for anything you want. And I saw also with Ethereum. Actually, I want to talk about also this Jeff Bezos selling 665 million worth of Amazon shares. I'm not too worried about that, because Jeff Bezos actually does this every year. Every time Jeff Bezos sells, people are saying, a bad market is coming. We're going to crash crypto. Everything's going to go to heck. He actually sold 65,000 Amazon stocks sold. He's going to sell 665 million, not thousand. And everybody's going to be saying that this is going to crash the markets. This is going to crash XRP. No, this always happens. Like, people don't make announcements about it. But we saw XRP is one of the up conviction picks and looks to set 160K by the end of the year. Is it gonna... Okay. This was actually deleted because it wasn't... Yeah. So Cointelegraph deleted it because it was taken out of context.